Welcome. Have you ever had the feeling that just beneath the surface of all the chaos in your life, there's a kind of deeper order, a quiet design that holds the key to real peace? Tonight, let's explore that very framework together, the architecture of absolute responsibility. So let's start with a question. I want you to just look at the chaos you see around you. The challenges, the circumstances, all of it. Now, what if none of it is random? What if it's all a carefully crafted invitation calling you to remember the power you've always had? You know, we often find ourselves living in a prison that we ourselves have built. It can be a comfortable place, a familiar one, but it is a prison. And in this place, we become unconscious participants, just acting out a story that we believe someone else is writing. And here's the thing about that prison. Its walls are built from a single belief. The belief that life is happening to us. The moment we accept that, we hand over the key to our own freedom. We give our power away to every person, every event, everything we see as being outside of ourselves. Here we see two completely different ways of being in the world. Think about something simple, like being stuck in traffic. On the left, you've got the unconscious participant. For them, life is happening to them. The traffic is a personal insult, their day is ruined, all their focus goes to blame. They feel trapped, powerless. But on the right, you have the conscious creator. They see that life happens through them. The traffic is just a circumstance. Their power is in their response. They can choose to breathe, to listen to music, to just be. They feel free. The situation is identical, but the experience is worlds apart. So how do we make that shift? How do we get from one side to the other? How do we unlock that prison door? Well, there is a key. It's a master key, and the truth is, it's been in your pocket this whole time. That key is called absolute responsibility. I want you to just let this sink in for a moment. True freedom and real, deep fulfillment simply cannot exist where blame resides. The two just can't live in the same space. As long as we're pointing the finger outward, we stay chained to the very thing we're blaming. Now, this is maybe the most important thing to understand. Absolute responsibility, it has nothing to do with blame. It's not about fault. Look at the definition here. It's about complete ownership of your inner world, your thoughts, your feelings, your actions. It's not about blame. It's about agency. It's the radical idea that you are the sole authority for how you experience your life. This quote just says it all, doesn't it? Accepting this kind of responsibility isn't a burden. It's the opposite. It is the single greatest act of reclaiming your power. That moment you finally accept it, that's the moment you get the power back to change anything you want. You stop being the victim and you become the creator. And when you truly embrace this, it's an awakening. This isn't just about thinking new thoughts. It's a complete shift in who you are, a returning to your natural state as the conscious creator of your own reality. This awakening, it happens in a few stages. It starts with just a gentle acknowledgement, seeing the places where you've been asleep at the wheel, where you've been a passive participant. Then comes the choice, the conscious choice to take ownership of your inner world. And in doing that, you find this beautiful, quiet space, the space between what happens and how you respond. And from that sacred space, you begin to intentionally create your life. So what does this life actually look like? Well, as a conscious creator, you understand a profound truth. Nothing outside of you has any power over you, unless you give it your consent. You learn to intentionally choose how you feel, how you think, no matter what's going on. You start to see challenges not as roadblocks, but as the curriculum designed for your own growth. And you begin to live from a place of unshakable inner authority, a place of deep, profound peace. The great poet Rumi knew this. He said, "You are not a drop in the ocean. You are the entire ocean in a drop." You see, you're not some tiny, insignificant part of a big, scary universe. You are the entire universe, the whole ocean of consciousness, just experiencing itself through you. All of that power is already inside of you right now. And so we arrive here. You've always had the key. It was never lost. It was just forgotten. So now that you remember, now that you can feel its weight in your hand, what world will you choose to unlock? What kind of reality will you choose to create for yourself? The choice, as it has always been, is yours.